Hello, what's up dear YouTube viewers? As I told you in the video about an introduction to myself, in my free time from university and college, I like to write books and short stories. In this video, I would like to share with you a video of me reading a short story which I wrote in a creative writing class. Now, this isn't just some kind of short story from the top of my head. Like I said, I actually wrote it for a creative writing class and got 100 for it, which is the highest grade possible. So, I'm really proud of that, and that short story actually got a good score. All characters in the short story are fictional, as well as the town of Middletown, Alabama, where those events take place. As I found out, towns of Middletown do exist in some states, but Alabama is not one of them. The events here are purely fictional, and this is just something that I made up. Okay, with that in mind, let's get started. It was a windy, cold day in Middletown, Alabama. Scott and Aaron were eating lunch in the school cafeteria. Dialogue. Aaron, your Instagram post got more than 200 likes and you have more than 1,000 followers. Are you happy about that? Scott replying to him. Yes, but I want to get 1,000,000 of followers and everyone in the school already follows me. Aaron, I suspect you want the people at the other school to follow you too. Scott, yes, but I don't know what to do. I can't get into there if I'm not a student there. Aaron, you know, I have a friend Grace who is a student at the other school. Maybe she can open the door for you during lunch break and you can get in there, get all the followers, and then quickly get back here. Scott hesitated. He knew that it was against the rules and that if he got caught he would be in trouble. However, he realized that he wasn't harming anyone by his actions. Therefore, after some hesitations, he agreed. Okay, so now they formed a plan. Okay, next. Aaron gives Scott Grace's Instagram. Scott sent a message to Grace. Grace agreed to help Scott get into her school if he does the same for her later. Scott, I will be there Wednesday during lunch. Meet me at the front entrance. Grace replies 10 minutes later. Sounds like a plan. As soon as the bell rang on Wednesday, dismissing the students for lunch, Scott and Aaron ran in Scott's old blue Subaru. Scott nervously drove, thinking about what would happen if the plan failed. In 15 minutes, they were at the other school. Grace opened the door along with another girl. Hi, my name is Maggie, the girl said. Maggie and Grace were childhood best friends, and when Maggie found out that her best friend had a plan, she came out to support her best friend. Grace and Maggie showed Aaron and Scott the way to the cafeteria. Scott was doing what he wanted most, getting all the Instagram followers. Suddenly the students heard some steps. Scott, who is it? Maggie, it's one of the assistant principals. Hide under the desk. Scott's heart was beating loudly. He thought of what to do if he got caught. Luckily for Scott, the assistant principal passed by. Aaron, that was close. Scott, you are right. In 10 more minutes, they will finish their task. Aaron, how much time is left before fifth period? Scott, we have 15 minutes. I'm driving as fast as I can. Scott and Aaron got back exactly when the bell rang. No one seemed to notice that they were absent. 1 week later, Maggie and Grace showed up to Scott's and Aaron's school to get all the followers in their school. They were walking through the school. Scott, turn right. Maddie, okay. Suddenly the assistant principal came into the room. Maddie, oh my god! Scott, don't panic. I brought my older sister badge just for this purpose. My older sister once went to the school. The assistant principal walked past them. Maddie, thank you, Scott. I don't know what I would have done without you. Scott, anything for a friend. Grace and Maddie left. 3 years later. Nearly 3 years have passed since the moment that the four friends got into each other's schools. However, even after the activity was over, they still continued to be friends. Scott and Grace at the subway. Scott, what will you order? Grace, I will order 3 sandwiches and a cup of juice. How about you? Scott, I will go with 1 sandwich. Scott, in his head. This is all of the money I have, but I'm willing to spend it on someone who I really like. 1 week later. Grace, Scott, are you in a good mood? Scott, yes, why? Grace, I have to tell you, you are a cool guy, and I'm sure that another girl would be happy to take your hand and hug, but I don't think I am a good fit for you. I think it would be better for both of us if we broke up. Scott, I still love you so much, Grace, but I can't force you to do anything. If you would like to, let's break up. Scott felt very depressed. Grace was the girl who he loved more than anyone, and not even the fact that his birthday made him happy. Grace and Maddie were having a conversation over the phone. Grace, me and Scott broke up today. Maddie, why? Grace, Aaron would be a better fit for me. Maddie, in her head, this is my chance. The following day, Scott wakes up and sees a birthday message from Maddie. Hey Scott, happy birthday, stay awesome. Scott, in his head. This was exactly what my mother did when she had a crush on my father. Of course, back then there were no Instagram, but she came to his house to tell him happy birthday. Does Maddie have a crush on me? Scott replies to himself in his head. This is probably just a coincidence. Unfortunately, on his birthday, Scott got out in the cold and cut a fall. Scott, if only at least one of my friends came to visit me. Suddenly the doorbell rang. Scott's dead. Who is there? Maddie, I'm Scott's friend. Scott's mom. Scott is sick right now. It's not the right time to visit him. Maddie, I have a mask with me. Scott's mom came back later. Scott overhears the conversation. Mom, please let her in. Having a friend over would make me so much happy. Scott's mom. Fine. Maddie comes in to Scott's room. Scott. Maddie, I can't express with words how happy I am to see you. Maddie, I'm happy to see you too. Scott, I don't want you to get sick. Maddie, don't worry. I have 2 layers of masks under me. Scott, thank you for coming. Maddie, I also brought you some fresh foods so that it would make you feel better. Scott, wow, this is so generous. Maddie, it's fine. My mom said it was okay, and she said she hopes you feel better. Scott, thank you. Maddie and Scott continue their conversation. After 30 minutes, Maddie, well, it's time for me to go. My mom wants me back home in 30 minutes. But it was nice to see you. Scott, Maddie, you can't imagine how thankful I'm for you. Maddie, anything for a friend. 1 month later. February 14th. Scott is nervously waiting for Maddie in the college cafeteria. Scott, in his hand. Maddie definitely has a crush on me. She can't reject me. Maddie comes in. Scott, Maddie, would you be my girlfriend? And handing her a Valentine card. Maddie, of course. Maddie, with tears of joy in her eyes. I had a crush on you for over a year, and now we are finally together. 3 years later, Maddie's nephew, the son of her older sister, comes in to visit his aunt and uncle. Maddie's nephew, what do you and Uncle Scott do for life? Maddie, we are both lawyers. He helps sign contract and I'm a paralegal assistant. Also, your uncle makes paid posts on Instagram. Maddie's nephew, pointing at the souvenirs on the shelf. Where is all of this from? Maddie, those are our souvenirs. We don't have too much right now, but we still have a life in front of us. We'll add more in the process. Maddie's nephew, who are those people? Pointing the picture at the wall. Maddie, those are our best friends, Grace and Aaron. They're still married and we continue to communicate with them. Maddie's nephew, you guys were friends for a long time. Maddie, yes, you are right. Okay, now my reflection as an author. The reason why I wrote it is because I wanted to show how important to a teenager is Instagram, love, and friendship. Of course, I'm not encouraging anyone to go as extreme as to trespassing into another school. That was, of course, against the rules and you could get in trouble for that. I wrote it just as a exaggeration to show how far some people are willing to go for popularity on Instagram. I'm really not encouraging anyone to do it. And like I said before, all the characters in that book are fictional and I don't know anyone who has done it before. But I wanted to write it to show the importance of Instagram in a teenager's life and the importance of love and friendship. I hope you liked that story. If you like it, give it a thumb up. If you dislike it, give it a thumb down. Subscribe to my channel. Oh, and leave comments. Bye guys. Hope you have a good day.